Good morning, Denfeld hunters, and happy Halloween. It's Monday, October 31st. We hope you had a great weekend. Please stand if you are able to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just a reminder that we have been moving the last couple weeks by staff request only during WIN, and that system will continue this week. Remember, if you need to move during WIN to get support from a staff member, please communicate with them in person and or send them an email with your district email account. Make sure and do that ahead of time so that you're on the spreadsheet at least one day ahead so that staff may mark your attendance accurately. Remember, if you're not requested, every WIN will continue to be no move. It's hard to believe, but the first quarter ends this week. The end of our first grading period is this Friday, November 4th. Take a moment today during WIN to go into Canvas and check your grade in each of your classes. If your grade isn't where you want it to be in any of your classes, please take advantage of several opportunities you have to support your academic achievement. Start by being fully present this week in each of your classes, physically and mentally. Be in your classes, be on time, be prepared and focused. Be aware of deadlines and turn in all assignments this week so you can earn all the points that are possible and that you don't leave anything on the table. Email any of your teachers and request time during WIN, and stay after school to work with a tutor during DASH. Since it is Monday, it's attendance check Monday. Remember, you will lose credit on your 9th unexcused absence in a class. Unexcused absences also impact your hunter license privileges. With that in mind, log into Infinite Campus now and check your attendance for last week. If you see yellow or red, it can and will impact your credit for a class and any school privileges such as open lunch or dances. Remember to contact your staff member or teacher or your parent or guardian if you need an absence or tardy corrected. Keeping your attendance clean preserves your privileges and your credit. Attendance recovery is available every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3:30 to 4:20 in the Media Center. Please check in no later than 3:35 and leave all food and beverages in the commons or in your backpack. You must bring something to read, study, or work on. You will not be able to use your phone during this time. Attendance recovery is for students who have unexcused class hours or unexcused tardies and need to make up time to be eligible for your hunter license and or to avoid an incomplete and credit loss in one or more of your classes. You can recover one unexcused class period and up to 5 unexcused tardies per session. Please remember that attendance recovery is not the same as DASH or ALC credit recovery. You must come to the Smartboard lab if you are making up unexcused absences or tardies. Some building system and expectation reminders. Remember, when you arrive to school, to remain in the commons daily until 8:50, unless you have a 0-hour class or have an appointment with a teacher, coach, or support staff member. School starts at 9 o'clock. There has been a steady flow of students who are walking into the school building as the bell rings at 9. Each student who is walking into the building late is then walking into a classroom late. Every time a student enters that class, after it started, is a disruption of the learning environment, which impacts your learning, your classmates' learning, and your teacher. And since we are now part of the Great Tardy Challenge, if you're arriving at school on time, you will help your class in that challenge as well. The digital hall pass, please use the QR codes posted in learning spaces around the building anytime you go anywhere. This will prevent delays when you're asked if you have a pass in the hallway and having to return to complete one. Saving the submission receipt on your phone to show adults in the hallway is also a time saver. This is new this week. Concerning elevator use, only those that have been given permission to use the elevators by the nurse or health assistant are allowed to use them. Following this procedure helps to make sure the elevator is available for those that need it when they need it. Using elevators without permission is considered disruptive because it interferes with the effective operation of the school and can lead to consequences like harm, repair, and in-school suspension. Lunchtime. Thank you, students. We are making progress on getting chairs moved back to the tables they were borrowed from. Your help makes resetting the commons much more efficient. So thank you very much for your help. The Student Support Desk is located in the West Commons and is a resource to help you address needs you might have so that you can focus and be fully mentally and physically present in your classes. We are temporarily suspending snacks at the Student Support Desk during class, including when. If you're hungry and need a snack to help you concentrate, please come by yourself to the Student Support Desk during passing time. We will continue to have school supplies, personal hygiene, and personal care items available, as well as access to the Hunter Hut and scheduling appointments with support staff. To visit the Student Support Desk during class time, you'll need to make a request to your teacher. Your teacher will call down to the Student Support Desk, and you'll need to fill out a digital hall pass before leaving the classroom. You can also stop by the Student Support Desk during passing time. The Great Denfeld Tardy Challenge. Hunters, the Great Tardy Challenge is happening right now. We are on a mission to hit a school-wide reduction of all unexcused tardies by 75% before Friday, November 18th. If we reach our school-wide goal, we will have a fun Tuesday on the afternoon of Tuesday, November 22nd. You will get to spend the last hour of the day having fun with your teachers and classmates to celebrate. Choices may include movie and popcorn, coloring, going for a walk, quiet study time, music and conversation, cooking, and much, much more. The current standings for last week, school-wide, we had 490 tardies, which was a 13% reduction, and 228 students who recorded a tardy, which was a 5% reduction. In first place are the 9th graders with a 28% reduction and a 23% reduction, respectively. Second place, the 12th graders with an 8% and 3% reduction. In third place are the 11th graders with a 17% reduction in tardies, but an actual 3% increase in the number of students. And in fourth place are the 10th graders with a 6% increase in tardies and a 5% increase in students. The winning grade will be determined by the highest overall percentage of reduction in both number of tardies and students. Remember, the school-wide goal is to reduce both the number of students by 75%. A Hunter license update. Juniors and seniors who have open lunch privileges will receive their November stickers this week. In order to maintain your open lunch privilege, juniors and seniors have the following responsibilities throughout October. Completed open lunch contract that's turned in, a passing grade in all your classes, no more than 3 unexcused class periods, that's total, no more than 4 unexcused tardies, that's total, no more than 2 major and or 3 minor behavior referrals, and no assigned out-of-school suspension time. Seniors will receive their stickers during WIN on Tuesday, November 1st, and juniors will receive their stickers during WIN on Wednesday, November 2nd. As a reminder, Denfeld partners with several community providers to offer additional resources to support our hunters. We welcome Nystrom & Associates, the Human Development Center, and Fond du Lac Behavioral Health Services to help our students address their mental health needs. We welcome the Center for Alcohol and Drug Treatment, or CADT, to help us address our chemical health needs. And we welcome the Conflict Resolution Center for conflict coaching and mediation should you have any conflicts going on with your classmates. Please contact your counselor or social worker for referral to any of these resources. November is Native Pride Month at Denfeld High School. We are going big for Native American Heritage Month this November. All students interested in planning activities and other opportunities to celebrate Indigenous history and heritage, please come to the auditorium on Wednesday, November 2nd to continue our planning process for this month's events. Attendance will be taken. Don't be late. Non-Native allies are welcome as well. If you have questions, please talk to Mr. R. You can see him in the hallway, or you can send him an email at the address on the screen. You can see all the various student clubs and opportunities. We have the Pokemon Club, the Key Club, Mental Wellness Club, Art Club, the So What Club, and starting Monday, October 31st, and it already happened this morning, is Writing a Novel in a Month Club. That meets at 7:45 to plan and write a novel in just 30 days. If you have questions or want to inquire more about that, please see Mrs. Harold. Another new club opportunity. Do you enjoy designing and marketing posters and other promotional material for special school events or just to spread positive and affirming messages throughout the school? The PBIS team is looking for a group of students to join our new Branding Positivity Club. If you're interested, come to the West Commons during WIN on Thursday, November 3rd for our planning meeting. Seniors, your grads are due today. If they are not turned in by the end of the day, you will not appear in the yearbook this year. There are posters with a QR code all over the school for you to access the submission form, or you can use the link on the slideshow. Hunters, it's also a great time to purchase your 2023 yearbook. You can order them online as well as set up a payment plan. We have an additional picture retake day coming on Thursday, November 3rd. This is for all students who have not yet gotten their picture taken for the 22-23 school year, or those who would like to get their pictures retaken. Photographers will be available in the auditorium from 9 to 12 that day. Students will be called down by grade level. Information about picture packages that are available for purchase will be distributed to students in their WIN classes. Just a reminder, there is no school next Monday for students, and daylight savings time ends next weekend as well. The district is having a district-wide staff development day on Monday, so students can enjoy a nice long weekend, and daylight savings time ends as well, so make sure and set your clocks back when that happens. So now you have an extra time to enjoy your long weekend. You have now received your permanent plastic IDs for the 22-23 school year. Keep your ID in a safe, convenient location that can be easily accessed when needed. As you know, we use our school IDs to access privileges and activities, including open lunch, outside or gym time during lunch, home games, and school dances. The plastic IDs are and will continue to be important on a daily basis. Student ID badges can be replaced for $2. Please stop by the student support desk to request and pay for a replacement badge. Dash continues this week at 3:30, Monday through Thursday. Remember, if you're in the media center, you're there to study, do homework, meet with tutors, or other quiet activities. If you're in the West Commons, you're there for group activities, meeting with resources and games. If you're with an adult, and if you're in the community schoolroom, which is up in room 1020, you're participating in programming and social space, again, if you have an adult. The SOAR store will be open this week on Tuesday and Thursday during both lunches. The SOAR store operates in the student support desk area. Bring your SOAR cards you have been saving up and see what treasures you can find. The Denfeld school store will finally be open this Friday, November 4th. The school store also operates in the student support desk area. You'll be able to purchase Denfeld gear, including t-shirts, lanyards, keychains, steel tumblers, and much more. You will need money to purchase Denfeld gear. SOAR cards are not accepted. Stop by Friday to see the inventory. Some notes from the Career Center and Guidance Office. Seniors, did you miss scholarship night? Please pick up a packet from Dina in the Guidance Office or go to Denfeld's website. Click on Counseling, scroll down and click on to Scholarship and Financial Aid Information. Everything you need to know is there. Fees for AP exams are due by November 10th. Students in advanced placement classes need to pay their exam fees by November 10th in order to take the exam in the spring. The fee is $60 per test or $5 if you're on free or reduced lunch. See Ms. Sari in the Guidance Office if you have any questions. Is the ASVAB test right for you? Are you thinking about a career in the military or want to discover how your interests relate to today's jobs? Denfeld is giving students in grades 10 through 12 the opportunity to take the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, or ASVAB. This exam provides information about your verbal, math, science, and technical skills and gives you ideas for future careers. Although we do not release any of your information, it can also be used to determine occupations in the military. The test takes place on November 10th at 9 and is free. To sign up, see Dina in the Guidance Office. Some Hunter acknowledgements. Congratulations to our cross-country runners who are headed to state. Seniors Grace McCormick and Charlie Juntanen, they will compete at the state cross-country meet on Saturday, November 5th. We will run the halls on Friday to celebrate their achievements, so stay tuned for more information on that. A big shout out to everyone who's at fall ball on Saturday. You worked hard to earn your way there. You represented our school well, and you showed great respect and care to the space and each other. It was a very fun and successful evening. Way to go, Hunters. Finally, our 9th and 10th grade bar students of the week were recognized by their teachers for their contributions in the classroom. The students recognized last week are Uriah B., Antonio B., Shante B., John O., Ty C., Kira R., Sienna A., Shaylee H., and Zadea K. Thank you for being great role models. If you take a look at the weekly bulletin, you can see a couple things that are very important. 1, grad pictures are due today again, seniors. On Thursday, we have pitcher retake day, and on Friday, it's the end of the first quarter. You can also see we have some upcoming events at the bottom of this, and the reason the bulletin looks so much more scant than it has in the past is that the fall sports seasons are wrapping up and the winter sports seasons are yet to begin. The weekly Win 5. At the end of Win, you will receive the first weekly Win 5 Google Form quiz. These are the 5 most important things to know about the week ahead. Answer the weekly Win 5 with the correct answers, and you will be entered into our weekly prize drawing for a $5 gift card. Everyone who submits the Google form each week will receive a SOAR card as a thank you. This week's Hall of Fame highlight is Bobby Daniels from the class of 1949. Daniels was a respected, all-around athlete in high school and expanded that respect in the boxing ring in later years, becoming at the same time a well-known and respected citizen of Duluth, despite what had transpired earlier in his life, including a childhood in which he was shuttled from one foster home to the next. As a high school football player in Duluth, Daniels couldn't join his teammates in the hotel on road trips, so he slept on the bus. He couldn't eat with them in diners, so he ate on the bus. He sidestepped the insults to his humanity with as much dignity as possible, as if they were simply punches that he avoided with the mobility he displayed inside the ring. In his senior year, Bobby Daniels helped lead Denfeld's 1948 football team to a state championship as a running back. He also was high point man at the 1949 state track meet, helping lead Denfeld to the Minnesota State High School track and field meet. Daniels won the 100 and 200-yard dashes and anchored the half-mile relay team that won the state title and finished the year 18-0. In addition, he won the state's Golden Gloves boxing title as a sophomore. Daniels made his professional boxing debut on July 7, 1950, and ended his career on January 19, 1961. Bobby was a man who waged winning fights both inside and outside the boxing ring and retired as Minnesota's reigning light heavyweight champion. Now he has a place in the Minnesota Boxing Hall of Fame class of 2017. The question I have for you, hunters, is how high will you soar? As we transition to our check-in circles, hunters, please remember these following expectations. Speak when you have the talking piece, listen when you don't. Speak from your own point of view. Listen to understand others. Speak with respect. Say just enough. Remain present in circle and honor privacy. What is said in circle stays in circle. And the 2 check-in circle prompts for this week are, what is a 2-word check-in for you? What 2 words best describe how you are feeling at the end of the first quarter? And on pass number 2, are you a sunrise, daylight, evening, or midnight person? Why did you pick your time of day? That's all we have from this side of the screen, hunters. Have a wonderful week.